Following its acclaimed run at the Bridge Theatre in London, David Hare's straight-line Crazy starring Ralph Fiennes as New York powerbroker Robert Moses will make its Big Apple Off Broadway debut this fall at the Shed. Directed by Nicholas Hytner and Jamie Armitage, the play will run October 18th to December 18th. The announcement was made Monday by producers Alex Poots, artistic director and CEO of The Shed, Madani Younis, chief executive producer of The Shed, and Tim Levy, co-director of the London Theatre Company. The limited 9-week engagement begins previews October 18th, with an official opening October 26th at the Shed's Griffin Theatre as part of the venue's fall 2022 season. Hare's play examines the questionable legacy of Moses and his enduring impact on New York. The play presents an imagined retelling of the arc of Moses' controversial career in two decisive moments, his rise to power in the late 1920s and the public outcry against the corrosive effects of that power in the mid-1950s. "When I first read Straight Line Crazy," Fiennes said in a statement, It seemed its natural home was NYC, and now, thanks to The Shed, the play can be seen there. I'm excited. It's New York play, that's simply what it is," said Hare. "I am very excited to bring Robert Moses home. We had a great educational run in London at the Bridge Theatre where few of the audience had heard of him. But it will be fascinating to bring this controversial figure back to the city, and to the state, on which he left such a lasting mark." Moses was considered the most powerful man in New York for 4 decades, as he envisioned and built public works whose aftereffects determine how New Yorkers experience the city to this day. Hare's play exposes Moses' iron will, which exploited weaknesses in the state and city governments as he worked to remake public space, the production says. Though never elected to political office, he manipulated those who were through a mix of guile, charm, and intimidation. Motivated at first by a determination to improve the lives of New York City's working class, he created new parks, new bridges, and 627 miles of expressway to connect the people to the great outdoors. However, Moses often achieved these public works at the expense of disempowered New Yorkers, particularly people of color, living in the way of and near his projects. In the 1950s, groups of citizens began to organize against his schemes and the prioritization of cars over public transportation, campaigning for a very different idea of what a city should be.